I love living in Nashville. It's pretty cool, but it's a little bit weird because you see country stars sometimes. It's hard to know how to react. It's very jarring when you see somebody famous in the country world. And I saw Kenny Rogers coming out of the grocery store the other day, and I don't know if you've seen Kenny lately, but he may have had some work done. And I'm not mad about it. That's the pressures of fame, man. That's why they go and do that stuff. It's because of us, man. I feel bad for him, But if it makes you feel better and you got the money, cut away. It does not bother me, I'm just saying, if you are his surgeon, and you got those jowls pulled back tight, like you got to know when to hold them. My wife does not like that joke. She's like, that is mean. You're going to be telling that joke in Nashville one day, and Kenny's going to be in the back of the room crying. I was like, sweetie, all that Botox, Kenny can't cry anymore. Are you kidding me? No way.
When you're married as long as I have, you need to find a newlywed couple in your church and just befriend them because they are hilarious. There's a newlywed couple in our life group, and they say stupid stuff all the time. They're like, we knew we were meant to be together because he finishes my sentences. We're soulmates. Finishes the sentences. My wife and I just laugh. Later on, she was like, 2 years, they're gonna be in therapy, and she's gonna be like, he won't let me finish a sentence! But that's the root of marriage, man. You just put up. You gotta tolerate this forever. That's marriage. Don't lie to people. That's what it should be. And I'm no picnic. I'm a snorer, and I have night terrors. I don't know if you know what that is. That's like a nightmare you're in. You're still punching and strangling, and it's your wife. It's no good. And and I watch scary movies. That makes it worse. Sets me off. I don't know who, this is a church, but who will admit, it's a safe place, who will admit they watch like horror movies, like scary movies? Hell, hell, hell. I'm just kidding. Nobody can decide that but your pastor. What I'm saying is, I watch the scary movie, and my wife, she also puts like triggers in the room, like I need that. She hangs her clothes on the door for the next day. I don't need that. It's like shirt, skirt, shoes in the shape of a person. I wake up, hey, it's on. Karate all of a sudden, I guess. I told her that. She was like, there's nothing on top, you moron. I said, listen, which one is scarier to you? A stranger in my room at night or a stranger in my room at night with no head wearing my wife's clothes? Come on. I don't know what I would do if there was an intruder. I don't have a gun. I'm not a gun guy. And the night terrors don't help that, but I don't need a gun, but I'm not anti-gun. I get that it puts me at a disadvantage, if there was an intruder. I'd be like, can't we just talk this out? No? Sweetie, he wants you to go with him. Come on. You married a pacifist. That's your bad. Sorry.
It's just good to be back in the South, man. I'm from Nashville, like I said, and so I just got back from Iowa. I was in Iowa a couple months ago. Okay, if you ever get a chance to go to Iowa, you guys, go ahead and skip it. Here's the thing. There's no reason. That is a corn maze from which there's no escape. That's all that is. I'm only judging it by the weirdest thing I saw there. I was driving along, I was on a tour bus, and we saw this funeral home in the middle of a cornfield, the cemetery, and the sign on the front of the funeral home said this, now offering double-decker grave plots. I said, you pull this bus over right now. I got questions. We get out, the guy was digging the hole. I go, perfect. I go, what do you mean double-decker, sir? He goes, well, we go 10 feet down. I said, just 6, we go 10 feet. Then we put the first person in, Then we put 4 feet of dirt, And then I guess they wait. And I want to be there when that second person goes in, So I can be like, king me. You know what I'm saying? I just need, you can move wherever you want in the cemetery after that. It frees you right up. Why stop at 10 feet, go 20 feet down, put your whole family, just play Connect 4. Do whatever you want to do. I told that joke in a little missionary Baptist church last week. It did not go well. This lady came down in the front after the show. I would never have a double-decker grave plot, sir. I'm like, ma'am, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. She's like, I'm not offended, but my husband's not saved. So if I die first and they put him on top, then the dead in Christ try to rise, he's blocking me. And I'm not really, that's just physics right there. That's all that is.
Oh, no. We love cute things too much. We're just obsessed with beauty in this country, you know? Well, I joined the gym, and it wasn't even to, like, get healthy. It was to look good. I want to look good for my wife, you know? And I think that's a mistake, man. Nobody's cool. Nobody cares. We joined a gym. There's guys in there that look like they're my age. I just turned 40, you know? There's a guy in there. I was like, this guy looks like I would look, you know, if I cared. And he had the cool shaved head. I guess he was going bald, then he just shaved his head. You need to know what kind of head you have if you're going to try that move, gentlemen. Let me just say that. You need to know what kind of craters you're working with. But he was so ripped, and I was feeling bad about myself until he turned around. When he had fat rolls on the back of his neck, I gotta tell you, I rejoiced inside, because the way I see it, I may never have a six-pack up here, but at least I ain't got a pack of hot dogs in the back. That is just... It's just how I feel. Oh, no. But we're weird about food, and I'll true it to you. The cute thing, it goes too far, because we went on a missions trip to Southeast Asia with my church, and they eat dogs and cats there, you know? Right, and the whole team's like, what are they doing? No, because those are our pets. We don't fry up cute stuff here. We got rules. It's gotta be a little funny looking, that's the rule. And the funnier looking an animal is, the more cruel we will be, not even think about it, you know? We get to a restaurant, we're like, what is that, a lobster? Looks like a bug. Boil him alive, boil him! I used to eat lobster all the time. I can't do it anymore. A buddy of mine made lobster for me at his house. You guys ever had that happen? He's like 5 feet from me in the kitchen. So I hear the sound of the lobster going down into the pot. This whistling, screaming sound comes out. I was like, I'm out of here. I can't do it. He comes out all defensive. Johnny, settle down. First of all, that's not a scream, okay? That's just a physiological reaction. That's air escaping. Air is escaping. I said, that's what a scream is. It's a very convenient reaction. No, they love it. It's like a jacuzzi. They love it. It's like seeing somebody get stabbed in the parking lot after the event tonight and being like, he's just letting off excess blood. He's fine. He had a lot of blood. No. And I know it'd be healthier if I was a vegetarian. My wife's got a lot of vegetarian friends. These vegetarians are intense though, man. They're judgmental, some of them. They're like, do you know what you're doing to your body? My wife has vegan friends, you know, and I didn't know what that was. She was like, we don't even eat anything made from an animal. I go, what are you talking about? She's like cheese or milk, because it's against the animal's will. I go, what is, you don't eat meat, cheese? What's left? What are you eating in the box? What are you doing? And I'm a Cracker Barrel the other day, eating my old timer's breakfast with my wife like a gentleman. And my wife's friend's staring me down the whole meal, watching me eat my piece of bacon. She's staring me, I'm like, can tell she's dying to say something, you know. Finally, I'm like, what? She's like, do you have any idea how they make that? Oh. I was like, I don't, but you tell them they're nailing it, because this is, seriously, this is like a hug from Jesus. I'm not kidding around. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. And if you're a vegetarian here tonight, please don't be offended. I don't want to offend you. I mean, I'm not afraid of you charging the stage and attacking me. You're far too weak. But what I'm saying is, like, don't.